Hey guys, it's your girl Dollface Whid here again. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you all my body modifications and artwork I have. As you guys may know, may not know, I am a tattoo artist at Ink Mafia in Bowling Green. I am also a tattoo model. I've been in Tattoo Life. I've been on Ink Girls Online, Tattoo Lifestyle magazines online. I've been in Tattoo with a 2 magazine, tons more. So we're going to go through all that stuff today, and then you guys can decide if tattoos are your thing or not, and if you want to get some or not. So I'm going to start with my first tattoo, which was this lily on my back. It's a pink one. I decided to get this lily because my grandfather and my grandmother were very much in love. They loved each other till the day they both passed. So I always wanted a really strong relationship for my future. So I got this flower in hopes that I'll have strong relationships not only with my significant other, but with family members. So that was my first tattoo I got. My second one was actually the little high heels on my foot. I decided to get this because a girl I was working with was moving at the shop. Her name was Emily Penenzic, and we were really good friends, and she helped me a lot in the beginning of my tattoo career. So oh yeah, by the way, the flower was done by Toby Drew of Ink Mafia. The next ones I got were the little doll face on the back of my legs. I decided to get the doll face because I recently added doll face to the M. Whid part of my model name. I did that just to make it more unique, make it stand out a little bit more. So I decided to put it on my body just because it's who I am and it's been a big part of my life. So the doll face was also done by Toby Drew. Next, I have gotten the Steampunk Bird on my arm. As you can see, it has a little clockworks on it, has little gears, it's holding a key. I decided to get this because my grandfather was a mechanic. I'm really into steampunk. I like Victorian style stuff, so I wanted to do a whole entire Victorian sleeve eventually on this arm. So it has my grandfather's birthday in there, so and it has my little birdcage to go with it. Last on this arm is a little teapot here. It's also steampunk, has a few gears to it. This whole side of this sleeve was done by Toby Drew of Ink Mafia, who I apprenticed under. He taught me very well, and I appreciate everything that I've learned from that shop. Next we have, well, I guess we'll go to my leg. This is definitely my biggest piece. I call this my friend's leg. I do that because whenever I go see any of my artist friends from other shops, on the road, at tattoo conventions, I like to try and get a piece, or just a piece from a couple of the guys at the shop. The first piece I got of this was the skull with the makeup. As you can see, there's like a little compact, a little bow. This was done by Pete Carino. He's an awesome artist and great friend. Him and his wife are both amazing, Pete and Jamie. So definitely 2 people to check out if you're looking for tattoos. On this leg also is my kind of based off of Silence of the Lamb, but I actually did a different face. This is Ingrid Bergman from the movie Casablanca. She was my favorite, so I kind of just gothed her out, made her a little bit more death and fun, because I call this my death sleeve. So she's got a death moth on her. And then that was done by Joe Frias of the shop Ink Mafia. It's definitely one of my favorite tattoos. I think he did a fantastic job on that. Joe also did the lantern right here on my leg, and he did the perfume bottle along with the roses and the rose on the back that opens up to the shirt of Ingrid. On this leg is my little brooch, which was done by DJ Sly of Ink Mafia. And at the very bottom is my Ouija board planchette done by Lefty, and he is actually Daniel Lefty Troy on Facebook. So there's a couple lefties, but he did a great job, and he'll be adding on to the front of this actually the next tattoo convention I went to. And then DJ Sly also added this little piece on the back just to kind of mirror in that doll face. So I hope to one day have this whole entire leg all sleeved out, and so I'm really excited about that. So that's definitely been a project I've been working on for the past few years. Then I have this side of my arm, which we have my grandmother here. My grandmother was very special to me. She owned her own business. I am all about women empowering women. So she was a hairdresser, owned a beauty salon, taught me a lot. My favorite life quote came from her, and that is that the best thing a woman can be is sure of herself. So I take that with me every day and make sure that every decision I make, I'm very sure of it. Flipping around is my pussy, the one that's lying on my floor being obnoxious today. She was done by Marshall Bennett of Eternal Tattoos. Marshall is awesome. One of my biggest inspirations. I hope to one day have an ounce of his talent, so he did a great job with her. Then I have my elephant. It's a circus elephant. I've always been into like the circus and things being different and unique, and I kind of just say that my whole life's like a circus. I don't work your typical 9-to-5 job. I do things a little different, so I figured I needed to have her be part of the circus. So that's my circus elephant, done by Joe Frias at Ink Mafia, along with the portraits. The last portrait I have in here was also done by Joe Frias at Ink Mafia of my grandfather in the Navy. He served in World War II. A lot of men in my family were military men. My father was an Air Ranger, so that was always a big part of my life. So I definitely wanted to honor the servicemen and women by putting my grandfather in his Navy hat. Then Joe Frias did the background of the flowers and everything on the arm, and he did the black bubbles. So Joe served me well. The last little bit I can show is the my leg down here. As you can see, I have a little bit of a hummingbird and a skull attached to it. That was done by John Johns of Ink Mafia. I was going for something very realistic with a little bit of watercolor, and John did a fantastic job. John's definitely someone, if you're looking for a realistic piece, I would really look into him. So he's John Johns. You can find him on his like page. So that is some of my work. Hopefully check out my personal work. I'll be doing a video of me tattooing Susie Savage here soon. So you can see me tattooing the hot Susie Savage. So definitely come back and check me out. You can find me on the links below if you look on my video. You can find me on Facebook. It's a like page at Dollface Whid. You can find me on Instagram at Whid. And make sure you guys thank your ink and come back and see me. And thanks for stopping by.